Everyone, welcome in. Everyone, let's allow the moment to be intentional and attentional. So if you will, allow yourself to land, feel where you're sitting in the sit bones or laying on the earth. And taking a big breath into the diaphragm, breathing in, inhale. And audibly exhale. And audibly exhale. And I'm going to read a verse from Courage to Change, and then we're going to get into a beautiful journey. But I invite you to think about right here, right now, if you can place a hand on the heart and the belly. Slow down the body. Let's get out of the logos, the loco, into the somatic, pneumatica. And how grateful I am to be here, feeling into gratitude that we woke up this morning. Taking a big breath in and releasing with a tiny circle down to your feet. Letting us all be humans, but we're spiritual beings. I'll speak for myself. I'm a spiritual being in a human experience. And take what you like and leave the rest. And if you are interested in allowing yourself to have a spiritual experience and awakening, let's come to, let's feel into that. So it says, when we talk of tomorrow, says a Chinese proverb, the gods laugh. They laugh. I believe not because they find us ridiculous, but because they know the future is not predictable. Thus, we have no choice but to live one day at a time. I can make plans, but I cannot determine the results. No amount of scheming about next week can control what will happen then. Circumstances will be different, and I myself will be different as well. I can further compress the focus of this slogan to address 1 hour at a time. I like to say 1 breath at a time. In such small increments, life begins to feel not only bearable, but precious. At any given moment, no matter what is going on, if I concentrate on being right here, right now, I know that I am fine. My worst fears about tomorrow need not affect this day. By letting them go, I am free to grow. What bad habit can I change today? What fear can I face? What joy can I acknowledge? What good fortune, no matter how modest, can I celebrate? All I have to do is today. Let us make today the most fully alive day that I have ever experienced. Do not be anxious about tomorrow. Tomorrow will be looked after itself. So now, beloveds, let's start with a little bit of breath, breathing into the belly, into the diaphragm. And audibly allow yourself to express. Feeling into the back of your spine, melting into the earth. Focusing on the bottoms of the feet, saying hello to the pinky, to all the toes, to the big toe. And now we're going to call in some light, some unconditional love, the creator of the universe that is all loving, all knowing, all powerful. And it is love. It is good. It is really, really good. So let's call in the sunshine now. Take a big breath in, inhale. not serving you, let it release. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Breathing in, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, hold 4, 3, 2, 1, release it for 8 now. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, off into the earth. The old identity of I can't, of broken. We are broken open. self-expression. And it begins within, know thyself. dense dimension called Earth.